about self-care is non-negotiable. It is non-negotiable, and so we're going to go over 5 keys for you to start taking care of yourself today. Do y'all want to start taking care of yourself? Yes. Mm-hmm. So the first key, and guys, in your packet, I have all the information, so y'all can look at it later and just pay attention and focus on me. Focus on me, but you have it for later. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about is pouring into others, or pouring into yourself before you pour into others. So I want to tell you about a story about a really good friend of mine. She started her first company when she was 19. She was just a workaholic, and she was also a people pleaser. So she was always working and just doing everything for everybody else, and so she never took any time for herself. And so when she got married and had kids, she actually brought that same baggage, and I call it baggage, into the marriage. And so one day her husband, very much like yours, said, hey, listen, what are you doing? I feel like I'm getting the leftovers from you. Everybody else is taken care of, but I don't feel like I'm taking care of, meaning the husband or the kids. And so he actually was talking to her and said, hey, if we're going to continue like this, then I want a divorce.
My husband did not say that.
Okay, he did not say that. So this had probably came after maybe about 5 or 6 years of him saying, hey, you're always on the phone. Hey, you're always working. Hey. And so I don't even think for her or for him, it wasn't that he wanted a divorce. That was just his cry and saying, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. You're not listening. So I've got to take it up a notch to get you to listen. And so that, I think, was a changing moment in her life. And that's when she realized that she actually had to do something different. So how many of y'all know that was me? That was me. She's like, so then I had to realize that the way that I was operating, it wasn't that my husband didn't support me in business and being aggressive and all these other kinds of things. He just didn't support the way in which I was doing it. Because he felt like everybody else was getting the attention, and when it came to him and the kids, that they weren't, right? So what I learned is I was so exhausted by the time I got home because I poured into everybody else. And how many of y'all feel guilty? Like you sneaking away knowing you need to get your nails and your feet done, get your hair done, but you're feeling bad and guilty? Anybody? No. You can raise your hand. She like, But for women, a lot of us, we feel guilty. Or let alone say we want to go out at night with the girls. Oh my God, or I want to go to Dubai. I want to take a trip. Without the husband, without the kids, we feel guilty. And so one thing that I want everybody to understand is that pouring into yourself, it really is pouring into your family, because you're supposed to pour in your overflow, right? So key number 1 is you have to remember to pour in yourself. Key number 2 is you have to set boundaries and priorities. How many of y'all think you have your priorities in order? That is so funny. I wish y'all could see yourself. I need to be periscoping you guys.